CynDollBae here, coming at you with another video. Now this video is going to be demonstrating how silk fusion therapy aids in getting out mats and tangles. Now this beauty in this video here is in the Air Force, and she doesn't really always have the time to necessarily do her hair, so we do have quite a few tangles and a few matted pieces. I got most of the matting out at the shampoo bowl, and this day in particular I was swamped and I was not able to move the camera over there for you guys, so sorry. This is not one of those days where I'm going to be able to do a wash, and you will see that. But as you guys can see, I am taking silk fusion therapy and I am combing it through her hair. I'm not speeding it up in this video, but this is what I do in every video, but I'm just not speeding it up here. But I always comb my clients' hair out, starting from the ends and working my way up to the roots. And now I am just going to go ahead and continue that process over her entire head. Now, as I was saying, I was completely swamped this day. Like, we were literally doing musical chairs in there, but nobody's appointment exceeds like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So just know it's not 50 million people camped around. That's why like I'm so like key on time and people being on time, because it's like a well-oiled machine in there, guys. But as you can see, her curls are absolutely beautiful. And as you can see, once we start to apply the silk protein that is in silk fusion therapy to her hair, as it sits, you guys can clearly visually see her curls beginning to form, and you can even see the luster and the shine that's taking place right now. A lot of you asked me, does heat have to be applied for silk fusion therapy to work? The answer is no. It depends on what you're doing. I use silk fusion therapy for everything. It is my leave-in of choice. I have a whole lot of customers that are braiders, and they use silk fusion therapy right before they get ready to blow dry their clients' hair for braids, and it creates an amazing slip for them. And a lot of times they don't even have to use another oil. So anywho, you guys, I am, like I said in this video, like my angles are on and off being good, because like you'll see like 2 clients that I had that are like putting the money on the table and going back and forth. So the angles aren't perfection in this video, but you can see that over here, you can see that as I'm taking the round brush down a little bit, it's getting stuck in a couple of different places. And that is when I am taking the cold shot with my thumb and hitting it with the cold shot. And as I take the cold shot up and switch it back and forth from warm to cold, then it literally breaks down those mats for me. And so that's exactly what I'm doing in this video. And yeah, you guys just keep on watching. So we are almost done with the blow drying process, and as you can see, her hair already has a lot of shine. And now I am just going in and combing out these mats. Because of the way I blow dried, I can't talk, because of the way I blow dried her hair, they literally just need to be combed out very lightly. As you guys can see, even with the video being sped up, you guys don't see her head being pulled and tugged around and things of that nature. The round brush scares a whole lot of people, but the round brush only scares you guys because you haven't been properly educated on how to use it safely and properly. I am going to have a few classes coming really soon, and they will be online classes. But yeah, you guys, what you guys just saw her do was get up and go under the dryer so her scalp can dry. And now with Silk Fusion Polish, which as you guys know is a built-in heat protectant and shine spray, I am going to go ahead and straighten her hair. Now this client in particular, she hadn't had any heat whatsoever on her hair in a couple of years. So one thing that I always tell people is an analogy that I always use, which is this: you have to think about your ends being split like you having a run in your stockings or in your tights. It'll be just a small hole at the beginning of the day, right? But then the longer the day goes on and you're at work and moving around and stuff, it went from a little hole by your ankle to a long run all the way up to your butt. That is the same exact thing that happens with our hair when our ends are split. And this is a prime example of why it's so important to make sure you stay consistent with trims and things of that nature. Normally you guys will see me do one pass, maybe two at the most. I told you guys in a previous video that sometimes you'll have to do an extra pass because the hair will be clumped up together and the heat never actually really touched it. And this was one of those cases because she had a lot of breakage. And you guys will notice that before her trim, her hair is straight, but it doesn't have that sleek and silky like layer like most of my videos do. And that is because her ends have broken all the way up to her shaft. I'm going to say from her root to the place that the breakage start is maybe 3 inches. So the rest of her hair is a split shaft. So that's why even after I do everything that I always do, it's still not super smooth. Because like I said, the shaft is broken and it's split all the way up, just like I said would happen to your tights. And this is something normal. Like I said, she's in the Air Force, and I'm sure she's had deployments. Who's thinking about getting their ends trimmed when they're deployed in another country? Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and straighten her hair, and you guys just keep watching, and I will be back during the trim. Okay, so as you can see, like I said, her hair is split all the way up the shaft. However, we are not going to be taking a drastic amount of hair off today. I am just going to give her a cut that's comfortable for her so we can start the growth process slowly. And this beauty actually doesn't even live in Vegas. She came out here. She made me a part of her trip, but I don't think I'm the reason that she came out here. Yeah, I don't want to say that, but anywho, I just gave her a haircut that it would be like easy for her to manage, and everybody isn't, you know, necessarily willing or ready to do that cut. And she didn't say that she didn't want to do more, but I could just read my clients very well and see what they're, you know, comfortable with. So this was really good. This was like a really good length for us. Like I said, I was like swamped this day, so I apologize for the angles, but I'm just gonna go ahead throughout her whole head and I'm gonna pull everything up. And as I pull everything up, I am going to, well, not I'm going to, I already did go ahead and layer her hair in a way. And as you guys know, that is the way that I get rid of a maximum amount of damage, you know, without taking away that much length. So now I am taking my flat iron. I want to say my flat iron's on 345, and I am going to put body waves in her hair. Really quick sidebar. Normally, I don't really like addressing the things that people's little mad granddaughters say on my videos, but this is one thing that I do want to say. I've seen quite a few comments of people saying like, oh my God, I'm so tired of seeing you do natural hair, and I'm so tired of seeing you curl hair and comb the curls out. Like I always tell you guys, I'm doing my clients, like these aren't models, these are paying customers, so I am only doing what my clients ask me to do. None of my clients like the defined curl look on their natural hair. They all want like the beach wavy type of look. If my clients want their curls to stay intact, then that is exactly what we will do. I can only do what my clients book. I don't say, okay girl, it's your appointment girl, go ahead, sit down girl, shut up girl, I don't care what you're talking about girl, I'm doing what I want to do to your hair girl. It don't work like that, y'all. So yeah, hopefully that clears that up, and that is what we are doing in this video. We are giving her a body wave, and like I said, you guys, all I use in her hair is products from the CynDollBae selection, and all of the products in the CynDollBae selection are based with silk amino acid, and it is literally silk amino acid is derived from like silk, like real life silk, you guys, and it's being infused to your hair, and you can tell just from looking at the shine that her curls have at this very second. Her hair has definitely been infused with silk, so you should get you some, girl. And if you are not doing so already, make sure you are following me on Instagram, and I do a lot of sales there. And also make sure you are subscribed to both of my websites, because I'm letting loose exclusive content and a blog that if you're subscribed to both of my websites, you'll automatically be a part of everything that I do, you guys. So yes, that is pretty much it. I am not going to sit here and talk you guys to death. If you like this video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and yeah, I will see you beautiful people on my next video. Bye girl.